We might be cooked, y'all. We might really be cooked. All of us that are hoping for a 2026 WNBA season, this is not what we needed to be hearing. We already know Aneka Gomakwe put on her poo shiesty. She put on a shiesty and got shiesty with the WNBA and signed with a competitor league in Project B during the midst of a CBA negotiation as the president of the WNBPA. Conflict of interest.
Damn. Just when you thought the 2026 WNBA season was set, everything hits the fan. Brace yourselves, because what we're seeing right now could shake the league to its core. Kelsey Mitchell, the undisputed star of the Indiana Fever, the player around whom Stephanie White promised to build her championship vision, might be leaving everything behind. And not just for any reason. She's reportedly heading to Project B, a rival league that's aggressively snapping up top-tier talent. Think about it. We've already seen Anka Gool-McQuay make waves, signing with a competitor league during ongoing CBA negotiations as WNBPA president. That move alone was controversial, a clear conflict of interest, but Mitchell's potential jump takes it to another level. The Fever, the coaching staff, the entire organization. They knew tough days could come, but nothing prepares you for your franchise player walking toward a multi-million-dollar opportunity elsewhere. Project B isn't playing around. They're targeting the heavy hitters, the names that define the league, and Mitchell is at the top of that list. Her decision, if it goes through, doesn't just shake the Indiana Fever, it shakes the WNBA itself. We're talking about a seismic shift in loyalty, opportunity, and financial stakes. This isn't speculation or rumors anymore. This is a storm forming, and every WNBA fan should be paying attention. So strap in. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down every detail from Mitchell's career trajectory, the explosive moves by Project B, the WNBA's internal chaos, and the unprecedented conflict between personal ambition and league loyalty. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the 2026 season might never look the same again. Buckle up, because this is going to get wild. Let's talk about Project B. This isn't just some side league offering a few extra games. It's a calculated, aggressive, full-on raid on the WNBA's top talent. They've made it crystal clear. They're going after the best, the heavy hitters, the players who carry teams and define seasons. And right now, Kelsey Mitchell sits at the very top of their target list. The evidence is everywhere. Project B's social media activity alone tells a story, only following a select handful of players, all of whom are already established names in the WNBA. Alyssa Thomas? Signed. Nika Agam? Signed. Marina Johannes? Julie Lloyd? Camila Cardardos? These aren't just players. They're franchise-altering stars. And yes, right in the middle of that elite circle, Kelsey Mitchell. This is not random. This is strategy. They are meticulously building a roster designed to rival and possibly surpass the WNBA itself. And here's the kicker. The timing couldn't be more chaotic for the league. CBA negotiations are still ongoing. The WNBPA is on high alert, and the WNBA's leadership is stretched thin. Players, frustrated with stagnation and uncertainty, are eyeing greener pastures. Mitchell is at a career crossroads. Peak performance, highest visibility thanks to Caitlin Clark's surge in the league, and now the lure of an unprecedented financial opportunity. This isn't just a paycheck. It's a generational contract, one that could secure her future for years to come. Every move by Project B sends a message. The league is no longer untouchable. Star players have options, and the old rules of loyalty no longer apply. The dominoes have begun to fall, and as more WNBA players consider their paths, the balance of power is shifting. What Mitchell does next won't just impact her career. It could redefine the future of women's professional basketball forever. Kelsey Mitchell isn't just a name in the WNBA. She's a force. 9 seasons in, and she's at the peak of her powers. The 2024 season alone cemented her legacy, averaging over 20 points per game, earning a 3rd straight All-Star nod, and claiming first-team All-WNBA honors. She led a team riddled with injuries to a remarkable finish, proving time and again that when the chips are down, Mitchell rises. And now, at this career-high moment, she stands at a crossroads that could define her legacy. not just on the court but off it. Project B isn't offering her just another season. They're offering a generational contract, a financial opportunity the WNBA simply cannot match right now. We're talking potentially millions, a payoff that could secure her future long after her playing days are over. For a player who has poured her life into the game, who has carried a franchise on her shoulders, this is the kind of chance most athletes only dream of. But the stakes are enormous. The Indiana Fever built around her. Stephanie White, the head coach, publicly declared Mitchell the cornerstone of her vision, signaling a long-term commitment to shaping a championship team with her at the helm. A move to Project B would not just be a career choice. It would be a seismic disruption for the Fever, a shockwave through the league, and a dramatic clash between personal ambition and franchise loyalty. This is the moment where business meets legacy, where ambition meets responsibility. Every decision Mitchell makes now will have a lasting impact across the WNBA and beyond. She's not just chasing money. She's defining the trajectory of her career, the loyalty of a fan base, and the future of women's basketball as we know it. And for fans, insiders, and league executives alike, the question on everyone's lips is, what will Kelsey Mitchell do next? Let's break this down. Project B isn't just dangling an extra paycheck. They're offering a life-changing, career-defining deal. We're talking at least $2 million a year, dwarfing Mitchell's potential WNBA earnings even at her maximum contract. This is the kind of financial leverage that shifts priorities, redefines loyalty, and forces players to make impossible choices. For Mitchell, this is more than money, it's timing. She's at the absolute pinnacle of her career, her stock higher than ever thanks to an incredible season and the spotlight brought on by Caitlin Clark. There may never be another opportunity like this. Project B is essentially saying, we recognize your talent, we see your legacy, and we'll reward you in ways the WNBA can't match. That's powerful. That's seductive. And for any athlete, it's hard to ignore. The league's situation only intensifies the pressure. Adam Silver and the WNBA leadership are stretched thin, distracted by government subpoenas, internal disputes, and the slow-moving CBA negotiations. Players, frustrated with the lack of decisive action, are increasingly willing to explore alternatives. Mitchell is not alone. Project B has already secured other star players, signaling that this isn't a one-off temptation but a larger, organized strategy to lure top talent away. From Mitchell's perspective, this is a moment of opportunity, not just risk. It's about claiming her full value, ensuring her legacy, and securing financial stability. And while the WNBA may see this as a betrayal from her vantage point, it's a smart, calculated move. The stakes couldn't be higher. A multi-million-dollar payday, her career trajectory, and the potential to make history in a new league. This is more than a contract. It's a seismic shift in women's basketball, and Mitchell is standing right at the epicenter. The shockwaves of Mitchell's potential move aren't just ripples. They're a tidal wave. The Indiana Fever, a team built around her, are suddenly facing a nightmare scenario. Stephanie White, who publicly committed to making Mitchell the foundation of the franchise, is now staring at a reality where her centerpiece could vanish. The coaching staff, the front office, and the fans, everyone invested in this vision, are left grappling with uncertainty, frustration, and anger. General Manager Amber Cox echoed White's sentiments, confirming that retaining Mitchell was the Fever's top priority. But priorities alone cannot compete with Project B's allure. The league's infrastructure, the promises of continuity, and the emotional attachment of teammates are no match for a deal that guarantees life-altering earnings. For the Fever, this isn't just losing a player. It's losing a symbol of hope, leadership, and championship potential. Across the league, the news has sparked panic, debate, and speculation. Rival teams are watching closely, knowing that if Mitchell departs, it sets a precedent. A message that no star is untouchable, that loyalty can be challenged by financial opportunity. Fans are split between outrage and understanding, torn between admiration for Mitchell's decision and loyalty to the team they cheer for. Social media is ablaze with reaction videos, hot takes, and viral commentary, amplifying the sense of chaos. Even league executives are feeling the pressure. The WNBA, already stretched thin with ongoing CBA negotiations and internal disputes, now faces a challenge that goes beyond contracts. The very stability and reputation of the league are at stake. Mitchell's potential departure isn't just a personal choice. It's a lightning rod, igniting questions about player agency, league authority, and the future of professional women's basketball. The fallout is immediate, dramatic, and far from over. Mitchell's potential jump to Project B isn't just a team issue. It's a full-blown league crisis. The WNBA, already navigating turbulent waters with CBA negotiations and internal disputes, now faces a challenge that could redefine its very foundation. When star players start leaving, it sends a stark message. The league's current structure may no longer be enough to retain its top talent. What once seemed like a secure ecosystem is suddenly fragile, vulnerable to outside forces with deeper pockets and bolder strategies. Project B's aggressive recruitment doesn't stop at Mitchell. They are targeting the best of the best, snatching up elite WNBA players while simultaneously luring international stars. This isn't just a competitor league, it's a direct threat to the WNBA's dominance. If more top-tier players follow Mitchell, the league could face a talent drain unprecedented in professional women's sports, destabilizing teams, fan loyalty, and the competitive balance that has been painstakingly built over decades. The WNBA's leadership, already under scrutiny, must now confront a dual crisis: managing the immediate fallout from Mitchell's possible departure while also addressing systemic vulnerabilities exposed by Project B's strategy. Questions loom large. How do you retain elite talent when rival leagues offer contracts the WNBA cannot match? How do you balance player freedom with league stability? How do you rebuild trust with players who now see viable, lucrative alternatives outside the league? For fans, insiders, and executives, the implications are sobering. This isn't just about one player's choice. It's about the future of the league itself. The WNBA must evolve, innovate, and act decisively if it hopes to retain its stars and maintain its credibility. Mitchell's decision, bold as it is, may very well serve as the tipping point, forcing the league to confront uncomfortable truths and make unprecedented moves to protect its legacy. At the center of this storm stands Kelsey Mitchell, a player whose career has been defined by talent, perseverance, and relentless drive. She isn't just chasing a paycheck, she's securing her legacy. After nearly a decade in the WNBA, Mitchell has proven herself repeatedly, rising to the occasion in high-pressure situations, carrying her team through injuries, and delivering record-breaking performances. Her vision extends beyond the court. It's about creating a future where she controls her destiny. Project B represents more than financial gain. It symbolizes opportunity, recognition, and a stage where her contributions are fully valued. For Mitchell, this isn't betrayal, it's empowerment. She's at the peak of her abilities, and timing is everything. The spotlight brought by Caitlin Clark's emergence elevated Mitchell's profile to unprecedented heights, and now she has a unique window to capitalize on her peak performance. This is the kind of moment an athlete dreams about, a rare alignment of skill, visibility, and market demand. Her choice reflects a broader shift in professional sports. Athletes are no longer willing to compromise loyalty for loyalty's sake. They are savvy, strategic, and determined to maximize every opportunity presented to them. Mitchell's pursuit of Project B is a business decision, but it's also a personal statement. Her career, her talent, and her future are hers to shape. From the Fever's perspective, the move is devastating. But from Mitchell's perspective, it's rational, ambitious, and perhaps inevitable. She's not just collecting a contract. She's collecting the fruits of years of hard work and peak performance. In the evolving landscape of women's professional basketball, Mitchell is making a choice that could redefine how players approach their careers, financial security, and legacy. As the dust settles, one thing is crystal clear. The 2026 WNBA season is hanging by a thread. Kelsey Mitchell's potential departure to Project B isn't just a headline. It's a turning point, a moment that could redefine the league, reshape teams, and alter the competitive landscape forever. The Fever, who had built a championship vision around her, now face an uphill battle. Leadership, strategy, and hope are all being tested, and fans are left grappling with the shock of what might have been. For the league itself, this is more than a cautionary tale. It's a wake-up call. Project B's aggressive recruitment strategy, combined with WNBA internal turmoil, exposes vulnerabilities that cannot be ignored. The CBA negotiations, the commissioner controversies, and the distractions at the top have left a void that outside forces are eager to exploit. If Mitchell is followed by other stars, the domino effect could be monumental. Teams will need to rethink their rosters, fans may question loyalty, and the league's reputation as the home of elite women's basketball could be challenged like never before. But amidst the chaos, one thing remains undeniable. Kelsey Mitchell is playing smart. She's seizing her moment, prioritizing her legacy, her career, and her financial future. This decision, bold and controversial, reflects the new reality of professional sports, where talent has power, opportunity demands attention, and ambition drives choices. The 2026 season will arrive, but it will not arrive the same way we imagined. Mitchell's decision will reverberate through the WNBA for years, forcing the league to adapt or risk losing its stars. Fans are left wondering, how will the league respond, and who will step up to fill the void left by a superstar chasing her destiny?